Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Sleepy Hollow Homestead. I'm Heather, and today we're going to be doing a day in the life of a stay-at-home mom of two. Myself, my husband, and our little family are working to transform our aging 80-acre farm into a functional homestead. It's a lot of work, along with, keeping littles alive and engaged and keeping a house from becoming a disaster, which I'm working on. It's a lot sometimes, so grab a coffee or a tea and come along with me. Our chickens are the only animals on the homestead besides the barn cats and our dogs, but we love them, and every morning starts with taking care of them. Then I come in and make the littles some breakfast, and today along with breakfast I thought we would make some smoothies and take the leftovers and turn it into popsicles. So all I did was take a banana and a half, a whole bunch of pineapple, some vanilla probiotic yogurt, and about a cup and a half of water. That was a cup of yogurt, by the way, and blend that together. Next time I'd do less water. It was a little thin, but it turned out to be a delicious smoothie for them, and the rest made really delicious popsicles. Of course, I had my little helper who wanted to put an apron on just like Mama, and these little popsicle molds I actually got from Walmart for like $8, and it has been a fantastic investment. It's nice to be able to control what's in the popsicle and just to have something nice and cool on hand. After that, I got the kids all settled in with their smoothies and breakfast, and I went to making our ginger fermented carrots. Now, I have a whole video on this, and you can access that. I'll put a link at the end of the video. If you have not done fermented carrots or fermented foods in general, I really urge you to give it a shot. They're delicious, they're so good for you, and it's a fantastic way to preserve the harvest aside from canning. Did I mention it's delicious? Hello. We are outside. We just got done playing in the kitchen, and now we're gonna go plant some things in the garden. I need to move a sage plant and zinnia because I made a rookie mistake and planted them amongst some very prolific vines. So, all right, let's go. So this is our little no-dig garden space that was just grass a few months ago. I love spending time here. The tomatoes are almost ready to turn. The cucumbers are producing prolifically. There's little peppers on our pepper plants finally. We've got baby watermelons and baby pumpkins coming in. It's a lovely space. I do have a video all about how we created this space. If that's interesting to you, I'll put that at the end too. I think that you'll notice pretty quickly that there's actually not a ton of weeds in the beds themselves. If you see the weeds, they're all in the walkways. And I think that's because we did weed cloth in the walkways, and the crabgrass and other weeds are just coming right through it. If you're considering cardboard versus weed cloth, definitely go with the cardboard. I did a little weeding, but honestly, all of my weeds are in the weed fabric, so it's really hard to weed them. I'm gonna have to pull it all up, but I just can't do it now. So, all right, let's get these seeds in the ground, cilantro plant in the ground. I already moved my zinnia and my sage, so those are hopefully gonna do good. Let's get to it. Next up, we've got some blue shelling peas, and I think they're bush beans, but just in case they're not, I'm gonna go ahead and put these over here. I still need to get a trellis up for those cucumbers. I planted cucumbers here, but none of them have come up. So I'm gonna put some peas right in here, and then that way, if they are the vining type, I'll have a cucumber trellis for them. It's hot. It's not so much hot as muggy, which is a very Midwestern thing to say. Yeah, we're done in the garden. We've got Swiss chard, okra, blue shelling peas, and cilantro in the ground today, both seeds and a plant, a start. So I still want to get some basil in the ground, and I'm going to look up a couple of other things that I can plant. Next step is to clear out some more of this grass and get more bed space ready to plant some serious fall crops. I want to do for sure like cabbage. We've got to prepare the carrot bed, get more carrots in. I'd like to do some beets this year, some other brassicas. I'll have to bring you guys along to do a little garden tour here soon because things have really started bushing up. There's weeds everywhere throughout the walkways, but food is still growing, so. All right, after a nice hot day in the garden, we came in and did our evening routine, and that finally ends with Mama picking up the living room. Actually, usually the kids help me pick up the living room before they go to bed. That's been a new habit that I have started that's really saved my sanity. But before that, I was picking up the living room every night. And this is kind of a deep clean day, so I didn't mind doing it while the kids went and played with Papa, had a dance party, and we're in the other room. It gave me a chance to really mop and kind of edit their toys a little bit, which always needs done. Historically, I'm not a great housekeeper. It's something I'm working on. It's something that I am striving to be excellent in. So I'm starting in the living room. When my living room is clean in the morning, the kids are just better. They're happier, they're less overwhelmed. So I decided to make that my priority over the kitchen. Next step is the kitchen and keeping the sink clean and the kitchen uncluttered and tidy as well. But for now, we're starting with the living room. I'm about to mop, and while I do that, I just wanted to thank you for choosing this video out of all of the videos you could have chosen. If this was interesting to you, I hope that you subscribe and stick around. And here's a link to those two videos I mentioned earlier, the fermented carrots and the garden video. All right, thanks for visiting the homestead. We will see you later. Bye.